Hello, welcome everybody, right? It's another Facebook Friday. It's Frillici Friday. I am amyfrillici, and as always, we are here to have some fun on our Friday kind of morning / afternoon. So what are we going to be playing with today? Let's see, you guys, I have been wanting to play. We have so many beautiful like holiday catalog products, and I always struggle with this, like, gosh, it seems kind of early to start thinking about Christmas. And then the next thing you know, hi Philomena, it's like here and I'm scrambling. And so I'm like, okay, every year I'm like, okay, it's all right. You can start. I mean, it's what, the middle of October, right? So why not start thinking about our holiday projects? So today we are going to be playing with, this is the gorgeous Elegant Pine Designer Series paper. I've kind of got it fanned out for you. So that is one side. Similar kind of colors and tones and patterns, but they're all a little bit different. Obviously, these darker ones have kind of a secret sea background to them. The others have a white background, but they've got, let's see, there's garden green, secret sea, old olive, shaded spruce, and then a couple of hints of early espresso, and then even some cherry cobbler in some of those too. So, and then here's the back side, kind of a beautiful, I always call this like kind of a watercolor wash look. Like I love those snowflakes on that one, and then just some other, they're just so pretty, kind of similar patterns, but then in the different colors too. So beautiful pack of paper that we are going to be playing with today. And then I've paired it with a number of different holiday catalog and online exclusive products in terms of like stamps and dies and that sort of thing. So hello, Mr. Mike, how are you? I'm so happy to have you joining us. Can't wait to see you. He's on his way up to Alma this time. Usually I go down to see him, but this weekend he's coming up to see me. Let's see, because my daughter Lily has a kind of a fall break from school, which I think is totally ridiculous. I feel like they just started school. They already need a break. Next thing you know, it's going to be Thanksgiving and then Christmas and more breaks. So whatever, they're so easy on these kids these days. Anyway, I digress. But so fun part, I mean, past my little tirade there, but it's great because she's going to be home for a few days. So, and then I've got my son coming home too, and we're doing a whole like kind of family get together weekend. So going to be having lots of fun, and Mike is going to come hang out and enjoy family time with all of us too. So, okay, let's see what else. Where are my notes? I have like a million things, and I'm going to, so I feel like I'm not seeing, this always happens, right? Do the swipe over and swipe back, and there we go. Philomena's got the share in already. Thank you. Oh, and Susan, hello. It's great to see you today too. Look, all these people are popping on. Oh, so funny. So Linda, hello, 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 hello. Awesome. Thank you guys for joining us today. So, okay. So the other thing, I don't know if you guys have seen, I have been emailing about our 12 days of Christmas. Diane, hello, welcome. So it's a 12 days of Christmas Advent calendar. And at first I was like, oh, what am I going to do with that, right? And then I've been watching the videos every day. So I decided, like, I'm not going to look at them ahead of time. So each day I am sending out an email with a sneak peek. Now I will say too, if you don't want to spoil your surprise, if it's something that you're interested in ordering for yourself, or maybe it would make a great gift for someone as well. They have said there's a limited number of supplies. As of last night, the item code is still available. I will give you that item code. I'm looking for my glasses here too. Let's see. It is item code number. Actually, I can read that. Yes, 167335 if you're interested in ordering. And it's also in all of my email. I've been posting on our Facebook group right here too. So every day, like I said, there's like a little sneak peek. So it's this fun kind of book type of thing that you open, and then there are like these little notches, and then you open. I remember as a kid loving those little calendars, and my sister and I would trade off every day, like who got to open which one. Maybe I was odd numbers one year and she was even numbers, or however that worked. But just so fun to like open that little thingy, the little door, right? The little secret door, and to see what was behind it. So same kind of idea, but Stamp It Up, instead of like fun little pictures and things inside, it's products behind each of these little doors. So they have shown designer series paper. Actually, there have been embellishments. There's been a set of dies. They showed at least one, if not maybe two stamp sets. I don't know if we've seen those yet or not. But there's like a ton of product in this advent calendar. So I think it's just the cutest idea. And like I said in the beginning, I was like, oh, I don't know. I'm not really sure about that. But now I've totally gotten into it as I've been watching the videos. So again, oh no, lost your volume. Well, crank it up, Miss Susan, crank it up. Yeah, so if you don't want to spoil your surprise, don't watch the videos on Facebook or in the email. But if you're curious about things, you might want to, watch some of those things. And I think it might entice you that you just need one of these fun little advent calendars. Or like I said, maybe it'd be a great gift for someone. Get it now, and then you can give it to them at the beginning of December or whenever, you do your 12 days of Christmas. So fun idea. They have come up with so many great new, like kind of different things to share with us. And I'm loving like all the different ideas that are out there. So check that out if you haven't already. Also, kind of in conjunction with that, if you watch on Facebook and you're not a part of my email list, I always include the link to sign up to become a part of my email list. That'll be in the details to this YouTube video. And I post about it on our Facebook group too. But that's the best way to stay informed about the Advent calendar, about other classes and events, about specials and promotions, about all kinds of stuff. So go ahead and make sure you are signed up for my email list if you have not done that already, because I promise I keep you really, really well informed. No one can ever say they don't know what's going on around here if you are on my email list and checking your email. Okay. I have this fun little this little treat. It's like a little, I want to make sure they don't fall out, right? So can you see this? This is so cute. So my friend Heidi Sue made, it's like a little Christmas tree, and then it holds, and obviously I haven't eaten them yet, so I'm feeling really proud of myself. Maybe I'll just have to put it like up. Maybe I'll do that right after I show you guys this. I'll put it up on display. But isn't that so cute with the little designer series paper? It's only probably, I'm going to say like an inch wide, and they actually do fit in there pretty well. The middle one is kind of popping out there, but isn't that so cute? So she sent that to me a little while ago, and I've been admiring it on my craft table, and I'm like, oh, I got to show this on Facebook Live. So we're going to just put that maybe right about there. Okay, so yeah, so cute. So thank you, Miss Heidi Sue, for that super adorable little treat holder. So kind of a fun little idea. I have no idea how to make it, but I guess you could search on YouTube or Pinterest for kind of like a little triangular Christmas tree Hershey Kiss holder, maybe is what I would search for. Something like that. Okay, I think let's do our first drawing, right? So in my little Stampin' Up bag, little thingy here, as always, your name is in this little bag if you sign up for my email list. So make sure you do that if you haven't already. What else? If you share a picture of a project you've made, you guys have been really good. I've been loving. We've had some more shares of fun projects that people are making. Actually, Gay Lee actually shared pictures of the adorable kind of pastel colored holiday card kit, Christmas card kit that we have available right now. I think that just became available too, so she's already gotten it, put it together. I think I might have ordered it, but mine will hopefully get put together at some point. But yeah, so many cute projects you guys have been sharing. Also, one random post I picked, if you commented on that post, your name is in here. And sharing this video, make sure you do that, right? Okay, so what are we drawing for? We are drawing for the Charming Shimmer Faceted Dots. Beautiful, kind of a petal pink. I'm going to say Berry Burst. And I am thinking Night of Navy. So yeah, these are, we kind of stop shaking them around there, right? I love these. And they've been great for like this time of year too. Like with that floral charm, I think it is, the designer series paper has kind of a petal pink color in it. Those were the projects that I demonstrated on our last Facebook Live. So they're great for kind of holiday time too. So, because I kind of first look at them and I think, oh, like kind of spring, summer, but they've been great for holiday projects as well. That blue will go with, I can't think of the name of it, the maybe Peaceful Garden Designer Series paper. So, okay, who is our lucky winner? Let's see. we have Miss Vina. She's such a good sharer. She is so much a part of our group, commenting, sharing pictures of projects that she's made. So congratulations, Miss Vina. I will get these charms or gems sent out to you. Okay, we gotta just dump those out and get ready for our next drawing. Okay, so that's all ready to go. I have this whole pile of stuff because I took pictures of everything and then I hopped in the shower and I was like, oh yeah, I just threw the pile on the table here. It's fine, I'm good. But I just want to make sure I'm not showing the wrong thing. What are we looking for? Oh, these are the beautiful Cajun Craze and gold dots. So they're kind of that Cajun Craze color, kind of a burnt rusty color with a little, some specks of gold in them. And it's kind of hard to see, I'm going to say, on this Facebook Live, but they are beautiful, perfect for your fall projects. I've used these a bunch. So this is what we'll give away on our next Facebook Live. If you share this video, comment on a random post, post a picture of a project you've made, or sign up for my email list. Okay? All right. Time for a sip of water already. Oh my gosh. It's getting closer to that time of year though, right? Hi, Susan, you're back. Awesome. Good. I'm glad to have you back. Yeah, getting to that time of year, right? When things are going to be more dry, although not quite yet. If you guys could see, I have this beautiful maple tree in the front yard, and orange. My leaves don't turn red, but there's another one over on the side that kind of goes not as pretty, like yellowy, but the one kind of right on the corner, the leaves are bright orange, and I'm seeing them right now, and they are absolutely beautiful. From you'd think from the yard all the leaves have fallen because there's a lot of leaves in the yard, but there are a ton of leaves still on the tree too. So I'm gonna wait till a few more drop before I before I get out there with my rake. I think we'll see. Maybe actually with everybody coming home this weekend, maybe everyone can do like a little section and we'll just whip it out real quick. That would be great, huh? If we just got everything raked up. Okay, good idea, right? Okay, let's see. Oh, all right. So Linda is on here too. So I want to welcome, we have 2 new Inkspired Stampers team members. So Miss Linda Danis just bought the starter kit. So congratulations to Miss Linda, and then also Tammy Mitchell, who is a previous Inkspired Stampers team member. Her demonstrator status dropped a little while ago. She just bought the starter kit again. And know that too, that if you were a demonstrator, you can get the starter kit again anytime also. So I love that there's no kind of like restriction on getting the starter kit again once you've dropped. So don't forget, right? We've got those great deals. We've got 2 deals to choose from. We've got like, I don't know, 15 or so days left, right? We're only about halfway through October. So first deal is like, oh my gosh, you get to pick $125 in product and pay only $35 plus sales tax. That is like an insane deal, right? Then if you want more stuff, you can pick $189 and pay only $125 in sales tax. That shipping fee is waived on both of those starter kit deals. And then the other most amazing part about this is once you get the starter kit, then you are basically handed a 20% off coupon to use any and every single time you order Stampin' Up! Products. They give you a 20% coupon, a 20% discount on everything that you order. Once you get to $1,800 in rolling 12-month sales, basically that means for a period of 12 months you have $1,800 in sales, you actually get an additional 5% coupon. So you end up getting a 25% coupon off of everything that you order through Stampin' Up. So congratulations again to Miss Linda and to Miss Tammy, and welcome to our Inkspired Stampers team. And if anybody else is interested, if you have any questions about that, basically there's no pressure. You can do whatever you want in terms of You know, if you mainly people just want to buy the starter kit to get the great deal and then get the discount on their future ordering. If you want to do something more with it, I'm here to help you with that. But there's never any pressure. I always like to kind of share just so you guys know, like there are options and ideas. And then you decide what you want to do with it from there. So, but like I said, most people just use it to get the discount, which I do too. No harm in that, right? Okay, let's see. Oh, quick reminders, because I still have more. I'm actually like kind of almost begging at this point for people to play bingo with me on Thursday, October 23rd, which is actually next Thursday. I still have room for more bingo players. I bought some extra prizes, hoping that I might be able to find a few more people that would like to play. So if you're interested, next Thursday right here in Alma at the Peace Lutheran Church, 6 o'clock, we're playing bingo. I'd love to welcome you and have you be a part of bingo next week. Susan, sounds like she's having some difficulty with her internet and she can't hear. So thank you. Okay, I hope you have a great day, Susan. And yeah, watch again later because there's lots of good stuff we're going to be sharing right here. Okay, all right. I hope things get worked out, figured out for you very soon. Okay, also, so yeah, bingo, and then I still could accommodate a couple more people at the one-day retreat, which is on Saturday, November 1st. I know I had said RSVP deadline was earlier this week, but if you let me know ASAP, I can still make sure I'm set and ready to go for you to either play bingo or come to the one-day retreat. Again, that's Saturday, November 1st, right here in Alma as well. Okay, I think I'm gonna put my glasses on here just for a quick sec, make sure, because I always have all of these notes and I don't want to be missing anything. Okay. All right. I feel like we're doing a good job. Yeah. Okay. All right. I think we are ready. Let's do our next drawing. Okay. So what are we giving away? Let's see. Okay. Well, let's just talk about, if you order online through me, I want to make sure everybody knows, right, that you always get the projects that I demonstrated on our last Facebook Live. So you for sure get both of these projects. I'm changing things though. As of this minute right now, instead of putting the projects together for you, I'm going to send you all the parts and pieces so you can have the fun of putting the projects together. I won't be able to do any stamping because that's a Stampin' Up policy, is you can't give stamped images. So you'll need the stamp sets, but I'll give you everything else that you need to put the projects together. Obviously, you can see exactly how to put them together right here because you watch Facebook Live, right? And then I also post on my blog all the measurements and everything that you need to know if you want to make more of them too. So again, starting today, if you order online through me, $50 or more, you'll get the parts and pieces to make the two projects that I demonstrate on Facebook Live. Then also you get to pick from the free embellishment, which is, these are the beautiful, what are they even called? The frosted iridescent dots. I love these things and I haven't actually played with them, but these are just such fun, beautiful colors, right? Kind of maybe either balmy blue or pool party, maybe a Highland Heather, kind of a purple, a bright pink, what would that be? Maybe melon mambo, and then kind of a clear white. So beautiful little iridescent dots right there, frosted iridescent dots. You can pick from that free embellishment or the PDF tutorial for October, 16 projects in here, the Demo Design Dream Team PDF tutorial. Always get to pick either one of these, again, with your $50 order, okay? I got a couple more left too, so I'm sending calendars out still. I don't know, 3 or 4 left, I think. So thank you, Gayle. I'm glad that you like those projects. I think they're beautiful too. Okay, so calendar. If you bump your order up to $50, I'm going to give you an additional 5 free cards as well to say thank you. And then what are we doing right now? We are drawing for the beautiful pumpkins stamp set. One lucky winner who ordered online will win right now the beautiful pumpkins stamp set. Okay, so let's see if we toss the names around. And as always, your chances are really good, ladies. There are just not that many orders that come through. So always very good chances of winning the Facebook Live drawing. Okay, so let's see. We have one lucky winner. Yes. Miss Susan Travis. All right, congratulations, Susan. You are the proud new owner of the beautiful pumpkin stamp set. So I will get that sent out to you. Congratulations. Okay, I have so many things. So there's stuff all over the floor because I don't have enough room in my craft room table space to keep everything. So I'm trying not to trip myself. Too many, well, not too many, just the right amount of things coming up, but I've been prepping for bingo and the one-day retreat. I've got another fun something to share with you guys in just a few minutes. So there's like totes of like projects all over the place. So like I said, I got to be careful not to like trip myself. Yes. Okay. Okay. So on our next Facebook Live, we are going to be giving away the seasonal tags at Stamp Set. This is one I have been eyeing. I keep buying it and giving it away. And I'm like, one of these times I'm going to buy it and keep it because I think I love this font, right? With the merry and the happy. So there's a merry, happy, Christmas and holidays. I love the to from. I think it's like a good size right there also. And then a happy and a merry in smaller font that kind of matches those other ones right there. And then just some fun imagery, right? Like a little tree, some little spriggy leaves and berries and things. So this is what we'll give away on our next Facebook Live if you order online through me. You're also going to get the projects that I'm going to demonstrate in just a few moments. Okay, so we got that. Let's get those out of the way, right? Okay. I think, oh, well, that's the other thing. Okay, I'm going to tell you guys about this. I think I've emailed and posted. I don't know. Okay. I want to try some new things. I'm realizing like, okay, I need to I kind of got in maybe a little bit of I'm going to say a rut. Like this is what I do and this is how I do it. And I was thinking, you know, I got to change things up a little bit. So with the new Stampin' Up year, I've decided I'm doing some different things. So one of those different things is we are going to start doing an online card class. So I've been doing card class locally where people come to class for forever. I feel like 20 years or something. So since I've been a demonstrator, I've been doing this monthly card class. And I'm like, why am I not doing this online? Because obviously there are lots of other people around the country that I know would love to come make cards with me and they're just not able to because you live too far away. So we are going to start next Friday. So sometimes I'll have a Facebook Live, like regular format, like I've always done. And once a month, I'm going to throw in an online card class, same time on Friday at 11:30. So I'm going to just show you, these are the 4 cards that we make at our local class. And then I'm going to also show them on this online card class. So next Friday, you could get to see and learn how to make these 4 beautiful cards, right? So keep that in mind, mark your calendars. I thought I'm going to just do it same day, same time as Facebook Live, because then nobody has to wonder like, you know, what day, what time. It's Friday at 11:30. There's either going to be Facebook Live or there's going to be an online card class. Occasionally, like the Friday, actually Halloween, that Friday, because I have my one-day retreat, I know I'll be running around like crazy trying to get everything finished up and set up and all of that. So I'm not doing either Facebook Live or online card class. But generally, every Friday, I'm trying to get back to that where I'm doing something online at 11:30. Okay, so yes, I thank you so much, Gailey. I'm glad you're excited about that too. So I'm super excited about it. I can't wait. We're just going to sit and we're going to make 4 cards together. I'm going to show you all these beautiful projects and, you know, kind of like Facebook Live, only there just won't be all this like extra, right? I'll just maybe kind of tell you as we're crafting if there's anything I'm like, oh, you guys need to know about this, right? So, okay, yeah, so mark that in your calendars next Friday. I'm very excited about that. Okay, I think we are ready to see, yeah, right? Okay, yeah, we're gonna flip the camera down. I'm just trying to get my table cleaned up a little bit, I think. Okay, so turn your heads away. As always, we're flying through the air and flipping the camera down. So I've got one more thing I want to show you guys, and then we will start making our projects. Okay, let's see, I've got some glasses on. So is there a way? I guess there isn't really, is there? I'm trying to I meant to see if I could find another mount, and I just did not have time. There, at least that. Yes. Okay. Maybe I didn't really explain that at all, did I, Linda? Yeah. So for example, we're going to make this card right here next Friday, and I will cut all of the pieces. I'll send you the gems, the ribbon. I just can't do the stamping. So you'll either need the stamp set that I'm using, or I'm sure you have other stamp sets that you could use as well. But yes, I'll basically be sending card kits. So you get everything that you need other than the stamped images to make your project. So 4 cards, put everything in envelopes, ship them out to you. The cards are going to be free with a $50 order. Okay, so that's how that's going to work. And yeah, let me know if you have any other questions, because yeah, I'm I just need to start getting more project kits out to people, I think. And I love doing that. I love making them and I love sharing them. And I think you guys love making them as well. Okay, so let's see. Oh, hold on. I got distracted. I want to show you guys the other thing that I am doing. I was looking at my pricing, okay, we'll see if this lasts or not. But scrapbook pages, same idea. I have this scrapbook class that I do every single month, and I've had people reach out to me over the years and ask, do you do these? Will you ship them or sell them? And I'm why not? Why am I not doing this? So I have parts and pieces left over from these Halloween scrapbook pages that we made last month. So again, kind of same idea. These are this 2-page spread. So there's this one, and then there's this one. So those are actually you can see both of those right there, right? Yep. Okay. So here's a 2-page spread. These pages are a $15 flat fee or free with a minimum $30 order. Okay. Then I have these other 2 pages right here. These are kind of a little more fall themed or inspired pages, right? I love these actually. This is so fun. I usually can't show. That's probably the one good thing, right? When things it's up a little bit further so I can show more, right? Okay, so then again, these are also either a $15 fee or free with a minimum $30 order. Or if you want both sets of pages, so the Halloween pages and the fall pages, if you put a minimum $50 order in, I'll send you all of these parts and pieces. So kind of 2 different things going on. I hope that doesn't confuse people too much. You can either get the Facebook Live freebies that I showed you, free with your $50 order, or if you want the scrapbook page pieces, email me and let me know that you want scrapbook page pieces instead with your $50 order. Okay? All right, here we go. Now, I think we are ready. One more thing, just because it's sitting right here in front of me. you guys put me out of my misery, right? I still have paper shares left, 4 of them. I can't even believe how much extra I ordered. So you can't even get this paper right now, right? You can't even get it until November. So in a paper share, you can get it right now. That Traditions of Christmas paper, you get a quarter of a pack of all of our designer series paper in the holiday mini catalog and the online exclusives. You get a half a pack of those awesome sequins. I think it's $48. Let me know if you're interested. I'd love to get one of these paper shares. Take them off my hands. I've got 4 left, ladies. Okay. All right. Now I think we are finally ready. I'm not even going to look at my notes. If there's anything I forgot, we'll have to talk about it next time. So here we go. Got my cards over here. Oh, and I didn't find my notes. Okay, that's all right. Which one are we doing? We're going to do this one first. Okay. Sorry, I'm flitting all over the place. Check this out. Okay, so let me show you guys. So I have so many fun folds. So I keep going to my little stash of fun folds. I'm we're going to make this one now. So isn't that fun, right? So goes like that, right? So we've got From Our House to Yours, Sending Christmas Wishes, 'Tis the Season. Again, featuring that beautiful, I just love, this to me is a very traditional designer series paper too, right? With the kind of the sprigs and boughs and berries. And I've been pairing it with this. And the other thing, this gold mesh striped ribbon, I've used it a million times lately. So I think it's great for like fall projects, that beautiful gold accent. And then it's great for Christmas kind of holiday projects too. So there we go. All right, let me kind of get things out here. Okay, I think that's what we need, right? We don't need that. Okay. Seems like a lot of pieces, but I think I think that's what I need. Let's scoot that out of the way, right? Okay, so we are going to start with, imagine you have a piece of cherry cobbler cardstock, okay? Along the 8.5 inch side, we're going to cut it at 4 1/4 inches. And then along the 11 inch side, we're going to score it at 2 3/4 and 5 1/2. Okay, so you lay it like, oops, like this. We're going to fold it in half, like kind of upside down, right? And then this one flaps back down. So there, it goes like that. Okay, so that's step one. Then, let's see, these I think are all for die cutting and stuff. We'll talk about that in a sec. This is a piece of garden green cardstock. It's going to fold in half. That measures 8.5 by 3, so we scored it at 4 1/4. That is what's going to go right inside there. As I'm saying this, all of the dimensions, colors, item codes, everything that you need to order and recreate these projects will be on my blog. But again, I'm going to send you all these parts and pieces if you order online through me. $50 order. Okay. So let's see. I'm trying to make sure. We have 3 different pieces of designer series paper. So we have 2 of these, one there and one there. Those both measure 4 by 2 1/2. Then we have from the inside of here, right? So we've got cherry cobbler that's going to go right there. That one measures 2 3/4 by 4. Okay. Then this other piece of designer series paper that layers right on there, this one measures 2 1/2 by 3 3/4. Okay. That's going to go there. And then on the inside, we have this basic white piece that's going to go right there that also measures the 2 3/4 by 4. Again, all of this will be on my blog, and all of this I will mail out to you with your online order. So this order, if you put it between now and next Wednesday at midnight, you'll get these parts and pieces, unless you say you want the scrapbook page pieces instead. Okay, but otherwise I'll just assume you want the Facebook Live freebies, unless you specify you want scrapbook pages. Okay. All right, I think, let's see, are we ready to do, let's do our stamping. Yeah, okay, so we've got kind of all of this stuff here. We've got these guys, this and this. Those are going there. Okay. We are using, you guys want to know what stamp set? We are using, this is the Pine Tree Trimmings stamp set. So that's the From Our House to Yours. There's the 'Tis the Season and Sending Christmas Wishes. I can't wait to play with this stamp set in terms of the dies also. Haven't done that because I just got this, but I thought it was great. I love kind of the idea with a few different sentiments on this card, so I thought this was the perfect stamp set to use for that purpose today. All right, I have all of these pieces. I'm like, why do I have so many? I'm trying to remember why I gave myself all these pieces. I know this one is right there, so we're going to start with that, okay? We are using cherry cobbler ink, okay? And I was finding that I needed to stamp on my, what is that called? The mat, like the Stampin' Pierce mat. Oops, that's not the one I want there, right? Here, that goes on there. Here, we want this one. Sending Christmas Wishes is what we're doing right here. Okay. Okay, got that one on the inside. All right. Now we are going to do 'Tis the Season, because this one, hope I didn't get that. Okay, good. I was looking at the ink kind of on the edge there. But it didn't transfer over to the die, so, or to the paper, so that's good. So we got that one, and then we'll use this guy right here. This, hello, Miss Deb, how are you? Thank you for sharing the video. This is going to be really well inked at this point, right? So we're going to press firmly there. Okay. from our house to yours. Yes, it is a great stamp set, Linda. I'm very happy with this purchase and can't wait to play with it some more. Okay, so we're going to die cut both of these little guys. Okay, I'm going to use that again. Let's grab our die cutting machine. Okay, we're going to scoot that over there, right? Okay. So we have this one here. Oh, we do have 3, don't we? Okay, that one and that one. So I think we can fit all of these on here. Where are my dies? Right here in front of my face. So these are the traditional labels dies. We're using all 3 of these dies. I am loving this die set. So we've got this first one that we're going to put around the 'Tis the Season. We've got that pretty, I don't know, what do you want to say that one is? I love kind of the little scoop-de-scoop detail on it. I don't know what you call it, but and they're going to be even prettier when you see them because they've got little stitching around them too. So they're, you know, they're fine right here, but once you see them die cut, you're going to be like, oh, if you don't have these dies yet, what are they called? The traditional label dies. You are going to need these. And you have to be a little bit careful because that little guy, there we go. You want this, you don't want to pull it apart, right? So that kind of comes up around the edges, but isn't that so cute? The little scrolly, little curly cues there. Okay, so there's that one. Then we've got, this is a more simple, this little stitching around the edge. And then this loop-de-loop, whatever we want to call this one. But it's also got stitching. Hey, Anna, I'm glad you can join us. You're never late. Whenever you can get here, you can get here. And we love it anytime. Later is fine too, after the fact, watching here. You guys know Facebook's only keeping videos up for 30 days now, right? But you can always find these videos over on my YouTube channel, the Gathering Inspiration Stamp Studio YouTube channel. So know that. You can always find me. Forever and ever, ladies. Okay. All right. So we're going to bring this card kind of back into view here. So I know what I'm doing. We are going to grab our adhesive and another sip of water. Okay, so, see, I don't need that yet, do I? All right, we're going to put these 2 pieces on so I don't forget what goes where, I guess. I mean, I'll figure it out because they won't fit quite as well. Okay, so here's our card base. So we're going to put this. Right, that one's going to go right there. This one's going to go, oops, that is not it. There we go. That one is going to go right there. And I just want you guys to see, I just think this paper is so pretty with the red, the cherry cobbler berries. Yes, Linda, I totally agree. I mean, they come up with so many cute ideas, right? Just the little stitching, the different shapes, the extra little hoopty-scoopty-doodads. Yes, I totally agree. The dies just keep getting better and better. All right, for this piece, because it's kind of our card, really, I'm using the Seal Plus because I want to make sure it stays where I want it. Okay, and actually I'm going to kind of close that so I can see. I've got it up because I didn't want to cover up the Designer Series paper too much, but then I added it to the front of this one too. Trying to make sure. That looks like it's a little bit crooked, and so you don't want to press down much at all because this Seal Plus is pretty serious. Okay, so we're going to try that one more time. Oops. Ooh. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. All right. I can't even talk. I'm trying to be so, like, precise here. Okay. I think that looks good. There we go. All right. And then we're going to add this cherry cobbler piece. Okay. All right, that one is going to go right there. And then one more piece of our designer series paper. Okay. That's a pretty look on the back of that one too, right? We used that back side on one of the cards we're going to make on our online card class. Okay, next, here you guys can see that again with the stitching, right? So we are going to add, this guy's going to go right there. Okay, going to grab some dimensionals and we're going to put them behind these right here. Okay, all right, we're going to just do that, make sure. All right, we're going to put this one. Oh, hi, Miss Deb. I agree. So I was saying earlier that I'm always like, oh, October seems kind of early to start thinking about Christmas, and then it sneaks up on you, right? So yeah, get to the Christmas card making. The sooner the better, right? I totally agree. Okay, so there's that one right there. And then we've got the inside with our sending Christmas wishes. Okay. And our adhesive on this one. Yeah, so love just this traditional color combination too with the garden green and the cherry cobbler. Just think it's beautiful, right? Okay, so we always get to this point, right, where we just got to add a little bling, add a little fun, add a little texture to our cards. So I chose to use, these are the Strawberry Slush and Pretty in Pink Gems. And then they have these kind of the little, I don't know, I feel like they're little gold or champagne flecks in them too. So Pretty in Pink. What were they? Oh, this is Strawberry Slush. That's Pretty in Pink. And then these little champagne-y gold flecked dots, right? So we are going to use, let's see, there's this little baby that's somehow like, oops, what's going on? I think I got him still. We're going to use him. And, oh, this, Brenda, this designer series paper is called the Elegant Pine Snowflakes designer series paper. And it is in the online exclusive. So you won't see it in the catalog. You'll only see it online exclusives. And again, I will give all of the names and item codes and everything be on my blog this afternoon. Okay. Oh, nice, Linda. That's awesome. You are really on top of things. That's very impressive. I wish I could say that. I have started thinking about them. And actually, you're welcome, Brenda, at Craft-O-Rama that I'm going to be going to with my friends Stacy and Jennifer and Melissa, middle of November. That's when I will be cranking out the Christmas cards. That's the perfect time. We'll watch like movies and have snacks, maybe a cocktail, and craft away like all weekend long. It is so much fun. These girls, you know, when you get together with very like-minded friends that love to craft together and just be silly, and we just sit and chit chat and have the best time. So that's when my Christmas cards will get made, I'm sure. All right, so there we go. Card number 1. Oh, Brenda, I do a ton of different cards, and I do them pretty simple, honestly, because I send them out. I try to send them to anybody that wants one. So if you want a Christmas card, if I haven't sent you one in the past, it's not because I didn't want to. It's probably because I don't have your address. So send me your address, email me your address, and I'd be happy to send you a Christmas card. So I send them to all of my team members, as many customers as I can, anybody that wants a Christmas card. So I do not make all the same because I don't think I'd have enough, probably designer series paper or ink. Well, ink you can always replace, right? But yeah, the designer series paper. So lots of different ones. Oh, Linda, 80. Oh my goodness, that's amazing. That's a ton of cards. Good for you. I love it. I love it. Okay, so that was card number 1. Now let me show you card number 2 using more of this beautiful designer series paper. Actually, I'm going to scoot this stamp set out of the way because that one we are done using. Oops, but I do need this. I need the cherry cobbler ink again. All right, let's scoot these. I'm just going to put them over here. Okay, so I did that one. Here we go. I'm like, where'd my card go? Right here, card. Yes. Oh my gosh. That's awesome. All right. I'm sorry. I'm like getting distracted by comments. All right. So there's this beautiful card now too, right? And I love this ribbon. I just finally opened it up. This is the shaded spruce and soft seafoam ribbon. And I think it works perfectly on this card. So then there's the inside. And I love these cards that show the inside and the outside in terms of, or front and back, I guess I should say, of the designer series paper. So let's talk about this card. I'll show you what we used on there in a sec, right? We got these guys. All right. I think I've got everything. Feels like a lot of stuff. Okay, we're going to start with the designer series paper because this is actually kind of the card base, what kind of flips open and close there, right? So again, another beautiful, so similar, right? Pattern. Right? Similar but different. This is more snowflakey. This is more like spriggy, leafy, I would say. And then with some of the beautiful little cherry cobbler accents. And then here's the back side that we'll see as well. So this piece measures 7 1/4 by 5. And we're literally going to just fold it in half. And I never do this, you guys. I have to score everything. I'm like, I don't know, a little bit just... I can't do it. I can't fold. So here I'm like even, right. I see other people just go flip, flip and like whippy dip and everything's great. And I don't know, maybe I'm just too anal. So we're going to just fold that in half carefully. You guys probably will have folded a million of them by the time I get one done. But there we go. So there's kind of our card base. The back of this card is shaded spruce, 5.5 by 4 1/4. So that is like 1/4 of a sheet of cardstock. Then we're going to add in a little layer of old olive that measures 5 by 3 3/4. So that's going to go there. That's going to go there. Thank you, Philomena. I have made many versions of this card over the years, and I love it too, mainly because it features both sides of the designer series paper. So just that little bit of old olive kind of peeking out behind there, right? Then on the inside, we have these two pieces right here that are going to layer. Okay, we've got our shaded spruce, 4 1/4. Is it? Let's see. Or maybe, well, let's look at this one. I'm not trying to see my measurements. Yeah, so this one's 3 by 4 or 4 by 3. So then this one is 4 1/8 by 3 1/8. So you just see a teeny tiny bit of that shaded spruce popping out behind there, right? Okay. And then we have pieces to do our stamping and die cutting for the Merry Christmas right there. And these are another set of dies. It's funny because I hesitated for a while in getting those Spotlight on Nature dies, and I don't think I ever even got the stamp set, but I have used these circle dies so much. I love kind of all the little added details that are on these dies. So this is a definite must-have. I would say the traditional labels that we use on this card and then these Spotlight on Nature dies. If you don't have these, yeah, these are actually back from our annual catalog or maybe even spring. I feel like they've been around a while, but boy, do I use those. Okay. All right. So we are going to stamp on this piece, the Merry Christmas, and then that goes on the inside of our card. This is for die cutting. Okay. Trying to keep myself organized here, ladies. What's new? I'm glad you guys are enjoying these cards. Thank you very much, ladies. I appreciate that. Okay, so here we go. We've got this. Oh, wait, I didn't tell you about stamp sets. Here we go. We've got them right here, though. So this is the Ornamental Christmas stamp set. We use that beautiful Merry Christmas right there. And then on the inside, I used From Our Family to Yours. So that one right there. This stamp set I featured a few weeks ago on Facebook Live. Okay, so nice, easy tap, tap, tap. We're going to press straight down, lift straight up. It's funny because this cherry cobbler stamps so dark, and then it definitely kind of lightens up a little bit over time. It always surprises me how dark it stamps. Okay, there we go. So this From Our Family to Yours. that one right there. There we go. Okay, so simple stamping, as Philomena likes to say. We have simple but elevated cards. That's our style around here, which I absolutely love. All right, I think we're good. Let's do, we just need to die cut those 2 circles. So let's do that. And then we can put things together. So I should have showed you these first though, but you guys know, right? These are the Spotlight on Nature dies. I think it's, well, this is 1, there's 2, 3, 4, 5, there's like 12 dies because that, oops, well, those are the 2, oh, excuse me, that I'm going to use. I just bonked the, oh my gosh, bonking the camera. And then there's another set, right? So tons of circle dies in here. And then again, these are the 2 that we are going to use. Okay. All right, we're going to crank this handle. Oops, that's not going to work very well. Those are going to get stuck in there. We don't need that to have happen, right? Okay, so there's that one and that one. I'm going to put that one there. We just have to make sure this one is centered and this one is on the page, and we are good to go. Very sweet, Philomena. Thank you. Okay. Here we go. So we've got that one. So again, just that nice little stitching edge, right? And then let's check this one out. I'm curious to see, probably should have cranked this through a time or 2. Got a couple things I'm going to need to poke out there, I think. If I would have cranked that through a couple times, that might have helped me. Didn't think about that until I was lifting it off the plate there, but that's all right. We've got our paper piercing tool. Let me grab my little, so maybe I don't make, oh, that's right. I was going to fix something up there. I've got this little trash thing that I always use. So I didn't like how something stamped, and I was going to try to fix it with my marker. And I wasn't sure how much ink I had left in it, so I put it in here to kind of tip it so the ink would flow down. And then I forgot about it until right now when we're on Facebook Live. So I haven't even really noticed what it was though, so it can't be too bad in terms of whatever stamp that was that I was trying to fix. It's on one of these cards too. Oh well. There. Okay, we'll just leave that. Okay, I think I got them. Trying to make sure we got them all there, right? Okay, so this one I did adhere both. This one goes right on here, right? Boy, craft or math, ladies. It's all right though. Okay, so we've got this one. We're gonna put right on there. Okay, flip this over and add some dimensionals. There we go. All right, and I think we can kind of just start putting everything else together, right? All right, here we go. Yeah, like, do I have everything? I do. All right, I don't think we need that anymore. So let's see, we are going to add adhesive to this piece of Designer Series paper. We're going to layer it, so just a teeny tiny little bit of that old olive peeks out from behind that Designer Series paper. We're going to layer this one right on there like that. Okay. Then we're going to put these on the inside of our card. Okay. And again, just that little bit of shaded spruce peeks out behind the white. Oops. Things are kind of flinging all over the place. All right, so we're gonna add this one right here. Okay, pull these guys off. Oh, this is like a great idea. Have my little, this is what I do for real. Like when I'm stamping, I have that little, just that little tin. They used to be like little trash bins that I had at class. And now I just have them at home on my craft table. So whenever I'm crafting, I just grab one of those little tins right there and just throw all my dimensional backings or whatever I need into into it so I don't make a big mess on my table. Now I want to show you guys this ribbon because I think it's so pretty. Right, look at soft sea foam and shaded spruce, and then it's got the stitching on there. So since it's two-sided, when you make your bow, you do your loop, and then when you go to make the other loop, you flip this over so the middle has the backside color, but when you bring this back through, sorry, that's pretty small. Let's try that again. I'm going to make a little bit bigger loop. There we go. I should be able to get, so this ribbon is a little bit silky too, but when you pull that through, then it's the same color. So instead of one side being shaded spruce and the other side being soft sea foam, if you flip that ribbon over before you make that second loop, then they both, and you just have to kind of manipulate things a little bit. I always say just kind of push and pull on things. I'm trying to make that one a tiny bit bigger. There we go. Okay. All right. Yeah. So you just flip that. So then you've just got, oh, and that's interesting actually. On my other one, when I flipped it, must be how I flipped it, you can't even see. Like this one, you can see some of the soft sea foam there, but this one you can't even see. Look, I did a really good job on that one. I don't know if I could recreate that. maybe. All right, so then we are going to add a mini glue dot. We're going to put that right there, right? And then these beautiful sequins. These are the traditional sparkling sequins. And we are going to add one of the big sparkly gold right there. And then we've got kind of a medium size and a small size. So we'll put a medium one right there and then kind of a small, maybe down in there, right? Okay. So check out, I didn't even realize like there's like kind of a pool party or balmy blue right there. I don't know if that's real red or cherry cobbler, and then maybe a granny apple green, but they're beautiful. Look at how sparkly they are. Love those. Oh my gosh. Gorgeous. Okay. So there we go, ladies. If you order online through me, your $50 order gets you, again, the parts and pieces to make both of these cards. I can't do any stamping. You'll use the stamp sets that you have, or you can order the stamp sets, and then that'll help you get these cards projects for free. Okay. You also, as always, get to pick from the free embellishment or the Demo Design Dream Team PDF tutorial, and your name is going to go in the drawing to win the Seasonal Tags stamp set. So there we go. I hope you guys enjoyed these cards. I love this designer series paper, and I'm loving kind of getting started on holiday projects. So hopefully you've got some fun ideas here. I would say if you wanted to make a bunch of these, I would maybe not, maybe the super special friends get the open one like this, but otherwise you could just use a half a sheet of this designer series paper and make a full card, right? And then, so this would open like this, right? So that'd be another way to do that if you don't want to use quite as much designer series paper. So thanks for hanging out with me. We will see you guys next Friday too. Don't forget, we're going to do our online card making class that you can get all those parts and pieces to make the projects at home too. All right. Thanks everybody. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye.